Woohoo! Is it going to come through? I hope so.
Oh, right. Woohoo!
Good morning, everybody. Hey, Isabella. How are you? First time I've used StreamYard, so actually, from what I've heard, everyone's saying it is a lot easier than. Ah, cool. I should have recognised it by, yeah, the truck picture. Harry. Yeah, because Google Hangouts is after the 1st of August is no more. I worked this part out, so, and going live was easy. Easier than Hangouts. A lot. Yeah, I've been up all night too. Yeah, pretty good. Been a rough couple of days, but I'm going. Don't know. My sister that died last year, it was her birthday yesterday, and the sister that died the year before her, it's her birthday today. So, thanks. Yeah. Hey, Johnny. Yeah, I'm using StreamYard. Woohoo! Yeah, I'll put the link in if you want to come up. There you go. I think that's the right one, hopefully. I haven't been asleep yet. I've been in bed, but I haven't been asleep. Awesome. You said you're probably going to. I'm hopefully Fingers crossed. Should have my car back today. I thought I was getting it back yesterday, but the mechanic that works at Yamanto for the bloke that owns the mechanic place. Hey, Captain. Yeah, Jimmy passed me on the bug. I had to try out the StreamYard. Oh, nice, Johnny. I think I'm putting in the right link. Do you want to? Someone want to check it, test it to come up? "2007 had everything done, had you?" Ah, awesome. Oh, cool. We got Captain. Woohoo! Hang on, I've got to. Oh. Hello.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Let's do it today. 2 streams today. And it might not be the last because StreamYard is catching on with our entire group of people. So,
now, when you were talking about how easy it was, I thought, I'm going to have a look. And then I thought, nah, I'm not, you know.
Okay, my record is like 5 in like a 24-hour period, okay?
Cool.
5 different, I was on 5 different streams. Different people. I'm not even kidding. Like it gets crazy sometimes. I'm like, dude, I'm like almost like a regular on some people's channels, you know. And sometimes I get up on a regular on a like a random one. You know, somebody will just have me on randomly. I'm like, oh, okay, you want me on the panel? Cool. All right, whatever. Let's go. I'll be on. Sure.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, well, I was just doing what Jimmy did, put the link in and whatever.
Yeah, it's harmless because if you see somebody you don't know or you don't want, or you just like, well, no, you're not getting up there.
Yeah, and it is super easy.
Yeah.
It's way easier than Hangouts, I thought.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is, Mark. It's very easy and super high tech. Now, I hadn't done a live for a long time, so I thought, "Low, why not?"
Pardon me.
Not a problem. It's a pity we can't change the background like how you can with YouTube. You can have the dark theme as well as the light if you wanted it.
Okay. Oh, because the whole screen is like white around the color thing.
I suppose.
Okay.
But then I suppose that would probably come in with the cost of paying for it later if you wanted to buy it. So
maybe we don't know because we're not paying for it yet. So
no,
it's not out of the realm of possibilities, I suppose. But I mean, I checked out the pricing. It was like, I think even for the Pro one, it was only like 100 or something, which is like, I think it's like a 50 or 60%. I don't remember. You don't quote me. You're gonna have to go look it up yourself because I don't remember. It says it when you're signing up for it. You know, when you're first coming in, it even gives you your options and stuff. Oh, you can use the free one, or you could use the upgraded one, or da 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 da. For I imagine they're going to make everybody pay for it eventually anyway.
Yeah.
So, whatever. Or some people are, or they're going to have they're eventually probably going to have limits of how long you can use it per month for free.
Yeah. Well, this is it.
Well, I mean, if you're using a free version and you're streaming all the time, bandwidth, and that kind of thing. So,
yeah. That's like all good things must come to an end some stage.
No, it's not all good things. It's all things. I don't say all good things. I say all things.
Yeah, I was sort of debating whether or not good or what.
Eventually, everything ends. Okay.
Yes.
You can't destroy matter. All you can do is change it. You can change energy to matter and back. Yes, you can, but you cannot destroy energy and you cannot destroy matter. It always exists. The universe, I believe that the universe goes through cycles of shrinkage down to the basic, big lump components.
Yeah.
And then it explodes and radiates again and starts the cycle all up, and it renews itself every once in a while, and that it continues to do so, and that it's probably done so endlessly. And if that is the nature of our universe, then it will never stop. And the permutations of life and existence and, creation and, rearrangement are endless, so I don't know. I don't believe that anything is permanent. With the complexity of the universe, I don't think that the universe has a creator. I believe the universe is its own creator. That's just me.
Yeah.
For something,
I have to agree, but
for something to be that complicated, whatever. It might have a creator, but then it might not.
Yeah, I usually hate change, and this change is for good. I think.
I think it's an interesting change, and I think. Yeah. I don't know if it's going to be a good change or a bad change. It seems pretty benign, and it seems actually kind of fun right now.
Yeah.
Even though I'm not the one that's playing with the settings and stuff. No, I will be. I will try it, and I will be playing with the settings eventually. I just haven't had a chance yet because, well, I'm kind of blasé about it. I'm just like, yep, there's StreamYard. And I'm not really thinking about it because I've got other stuff going on here.
And I think how Hazy was saying on Sunday night, well, it was my Monday morning actually, when he was saying about how you can only have 6 people on this platform, where with Hangouts it's 10. Where he said with 10 it gets a bit too much, especially if you've had a few. Yeah. That have been drinking and stuff. So
alcohol makes people deaf.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've always maintained that since I was a teenager. Alcohol makes people deaf.
Exactly. That's why I don't drink very often.
I don't really drink either.
I'm not a big drinker.
It's more of lack of opportunity than it is lack of interest.
Yeah.
I would drink. I just simply I don't keep it in my house because Crystal doesn't drink, and not only does Crystal not drink,
and there's not much point drinking alone anyway.
I'm not really a drinker anymore. I do drink. I just I don't drink a lot, you know, 'cause I'm kind of poor. I would rather have a place to live than to have drugs and liquor, you know, just my thing. I don't care about that kind of shit anymore. I'm like, whatever. Freaking, you know, people give you a hard time about whatever in your life. Well, I mean, if people wanted to give me a hard time about me having a couple of drinks or something, you can if you like. Like if I go to a bar, then, you know, so, and there's a person there that's like, oh, look at all these friggin' stinking drunks, and like, and then they look right at me, and I'm like, me? Calling me a drunk? I haven't been out in like over a year, bud. Whatever. No, you can make broad generalizations if you'd like. I'll let you. I don't care. I don't give a shit. When people say what they say, and I'm like, you know, I'm kind of thinking, no, I'm not a drunk. I have a beer in my hand right now that does not a drunk make. Whatever. So I could have a bunch of, you know, whiskey in my coffee and nobody would have know, really.
Well, this is it until you start. Yeah. Or I could have gin in my lemonade, but it's like 7:48 in the morning, so nah.
Well, I'll tell you this. I don't have whiskey in my coffee, and I'm not likely to anytime soon. It's just simply for like lack of fundage right now in my life. Yeah, it's like I've got other things I'm doing. You know, I could be drinking, yes, but I'm not really. I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on completing tasks like over there at my workbench.
Yeah.
Like right there. See that place?
Oh, I see that place. I even thought for the last 4 weeks left of being here in Queensland. Turn me.
Hey, there you go.
There you go.
That's a handsome flag. I actually like the Australia flag. It's really cool. It's got stars all over it.
Yeah. So I thought, well, we've only got like 4 weeks left here in Queensland. We move in 4 weeks' time.
So where are you
moving down to a place in Tasmania.
Taz?
Yeah.
Moving to Taz?
Tassie.
Oh, you're gonna be a Tassie, are you?
Oh, yeah. I'm originally from there, so I'm going back home.
Well, that's fine. Whatever. That's
Yeah.
okay. That's perfectly fine.
I've got 3 brothers and 1 sister down in there because the other 2 sisters passed away. And yesterday was real rough because it was my sister's birthday yesterday.
Oh.
And then today is my other sister who passed away 12 months ago. It's her birthday today.
Oh.
Which is Wednesday here.
Their birthdays are almost back to back there.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Oh.
And a year apart.
Well, yeah, and growing up, they probably got their birthday lumped together.
Yeah. You could have almost said that they were twins.
Well, it's like in a lot of families, if the birthdays of the kids are that close together, they're just like you're having one party.
Yeah. Well,
I'm not paying for back-to-back parties. Well, it wouldn't matter, you know. And here's the flawed logic: it wouldn't matter because even if one had a birthday in January and the other had a birthday in June, that's like half a year apart, and you're still paying for 2 birthdays.
Exactly.
Like, duh. Yeah. So it's like, whatever. or if you want to get really technical, let's say a few months away from Christmas, so it would be like March.
Yeah.
One has a birthday in March, and then like one has a birthday in September, which is 6 months away from that. You know, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So every 3 months, you're paying for a decent sized party. You know,
Yeah, that's
March,
it.
you're paying for a birthday. July, you're paying for like Independence Day, and September, you're paying for a birthday, and then December, you're paying for what is essentially the birthday of Jesus.
Well, that's it.
I mean, realistically, you're paying for 4 decent sized parties. I mean, in America, we kind of have Thanksgiving Day and Easter and stuff. So, I mean, realistically, if you celebrate those things, then you're paying for those. So every month or so, you're paying for a party. If your kids' birthdays are spaced out, but you're still paying for it regardless.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. You're still.
Hey, Jimmy.
Still shelling out. Oh, here you go.
Yeah, Jimmy, I'm chucking a link in if you want to come on up.
There's hundreds and hundreds of dollars, just like it seems almost like willy-nilly, just like, that's why a lot of people have opted to not celebrate certain holidays throughout the year.
Yeah.
Like Independence Day, wieners on the grill, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. For Independence Day, wieners on the grill. I got a couple of packages of hot dogs. You kids have a freaking like a box of sparklers and a package of firecrackers. That's it. That's all you get.
Yeah, that's it. We don't even have like cracker night here anymore. They banned a lot of that because people were getting hurt from the crackers. Now, they wouldn't get hurt if people treated them with respect. Biggest part of that.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Daddy Crew.
Any kind of fireworks, you have to treat them with respect.
Exactly. But they were getting people, they'd get into a brawl or whatever because a few too many of bending the old bow, and having a few drinks and getting stupid, and they'll get a Tom Thumb and throw it at someone's foot or something like that, or it might miss or bounce up and hit them in the face and poof, gone.
Yeah. You definitely. I mean, does your town have a fireworks display at all?
The only time we ever have a fireworks display is New Year's Eve.
Okay. See, I mean, over here, there are some very strict regulations on fireworks, and some places in America can have all the fireworks they want, regardless. There's very few restrictions. And then there are other places to say, no, the only people that are allowed to have fireworks is the town and the state. And then there are other places that even say, you're allowed to have fireworks. Like here, we're allowed to have some, but not all. Supposedly, we're not supposed to have any aerial fireworks, like stuff that goes up in the air. But we still end up getting them all the time, so it doesn't even really matter. Yeah. But whatever. It is what it is, So, sorry, pardon me.
Okay, Jimmy, no worries.
If you could see him kind of bouncy right now, because I'm on my third coffee.
I was laying in bed when Jimmy invited me up on his panel. Anyway, I wasn't initially going to go in, and I thought, no, I can't just sit there and watch and not say anything. So I had to type on my phone. A stupid thing. I'm going to pitch it, but I can't because I've got no other phone if I pitch it. Sometimes the camera will work, other times it won't. It will just freeze. It shuts itself off for no apparent reason. It could be full charge and it will just shut itself off. I think it's because it's an old Samsung.
I'm not convinced. I think that there's a contingency for government to just mess with people.
Mm.
Then again, it might just be paranoia. I don't know. my paranoia is pretty benign when it really comes down to it. I mean, I've got some crazy conspiracy theories of my own, but
Yeah.
they're not popular and they're not dangerous because nobody even believes mine. It's not like I believe anybody else's either, but come on now. Anyway, I was doing some stuff and I decided that no, I'm just gonna go see what Shauna's up to because I see that she's live. So I came out and say what's it.
Yeah. Well, I did a couple of tests, test drives before actually going live anyway.
Yep.
But I thought, okay, I've got more or less the idea of what to do. So anyway, I kept referring back to the tutorials on YouTube for it. So that's full of information.
Right. Gotcha.
Full of good info. But I think it's good that when you sign out after finishing and you say want to do another live stream later on in the day, you log back in again and they give you another generated number. Well, that's what I got anyway. I didn't even know.
I think that do you see how my webcam keeps making it dark?
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm using this insanely extra long extension cord for my webcam. And there's there's even more. There's more of it than I can actually even show you. This is a 50-foot cable.
Yeah, hell.
So I mean, like realistically, it's like, well,
probably didn't need that much after all.
Yeah, probably not. Especially since my computer doesn't put out like a great amount of electric power, So my computer's really, really old. It's like super, super old computer. Like this thing,
wow.
It was made in like 2009.
Oh wow!
It's like a decade or more old. So it's like
it's ancient.
Yeah, it's not a young bird.
Yeah, my main computer shut itself again. A couple of months ago, and because Captain Starkers, he's been crook, and he's got to go to hospital tomorrow.
Oh.
He's got to go. Yeah, he's got to have a colonoscopy. Crypto.
Hey, Crypto, how you doing?
So he's got to go and what do they call it? Colonoscopy.
Yep. Butt cam. Or colon cam. Yeah. I haven't had a camera up in my wazoo yet.
I have, and no, I don't recommend it. Even the one going down the throat, I don't recommend either.
No, I can't imagine. I don't remember if they ever put one down my throat, but I know they didn't do one up the wazoo yet. So, yeah, my hair's gone, Crypto. I mean, every year, for at least 3 years that I can remember, I've cut my freaking hair off live. So
I cut all mine off last year.
It's right around June that I do it, June or July, whatever. And this year, it just happened to be July.
Yeah.
whatever. And, last year, actually last year it was also July, but it was like, I think it was the 10th or the 11th of last year.
Yeah, something.
I don't remember, something like that. But yeah, I did that last year and I left the whole beard that I remember. I don't know. Well, I left a lot of it at least, and I cut, like last year I cut more than 4 inches off of it, right? And this year I cut more than 10 inches off of it.
Oh wow!
So, I know a dude that could grow a beard, like as long as mine in a few months.
Yeah.
Like it'll be like as long as my beard used to be. My friend Craig can grow a beard longer than that in a few months.
Holy crap!
Yeah, his hair just like grow. It, like, yeah, he's one of those dudes that like just has to shave like several times a day if he wants to keep up with it. Yeah, I mean it just happens. There's some dudes that are like that. I've actually. I was talking to somebody, they were in the military, and they told me every 3 hours, one of his friends, like one of his, the other dudes in his platoon, had to shave every 3 hours.
Wow,
he would already have a ripping 5 o'clock shadow. So he would, the drill sergeant's like, do you have a rechargeable? And the guy's like, well, I have one that takes batteries. And the drill sergeant's like, well, shaving, bud. And he's like, oh, crap. So he carried a razor around with him. It's just crazy. It's stupid. Yeah, if I had any left, I really don't have much left here. Well, I was gonna dye it some colors, but
I reckon you ought to dye it multiple colours to go to Dizzy's birthday party.
Well, I mean, if I dyed it purple, it would eventually turn pink.
Yeah.
And if I dyed it blue, it would eventually turn green. I'm not kidding. That's what happened.
Oh,
my hair was like your length one year, right?
Yeah.
And I dyed it blue. And when I say I dyed it blue, I mean I bleached it and dyed it really, really blue.
Oh God.
Okay.
Yeah.
Insanely crazy friggin' blue. All right. So it turned the pillowcase blue, and it turned the pillow underneath the pillowcase blue.
Oh God.
I ruined the pillowcase and the pillow. My hair blue. Not exaggerating.
Pink suit, yeah.
It was horrible. Anyway, and I was living with these girls. They were letting me stay with them, and I'm like, I'm really sorry. They're like, it's okay, Justin. Just that's the only pillow you're getting. I'm like, okay. Okay. And that's the only pillow I got.
Oh God.
That was fine. I was fine with it. You can't even crimp this, you dork. Come on. I can't crimp. There's nothing to crimp. It's barely even there anymore.
The phone vibrated.
Okay. The phone vibrated and she
Oh.
it surprised her.
Baby.
Yeah, it just surprised her. That's fine. Yes, crypto. I would think about a blue or a green, possibly. I'm not sure. And no, Drew, I don't like pink. And it's no. Listen, it's not because I think it's a girl color. It's because I just don't like pink. I'm not a huge fan of yellow either. I mean, yellow is cool. All right, it's fine. It's got its purposes, but it's not my favorite color. It just ain't. Yeah. Anyway, just saying.
Oh.
I know I'm not gonna dye it rainbow. There's no here. We dye it. This little piece red, and this the strip next to it is gonna be orange, and then like yellow. Dude, you know how expensive that would be for this little tiny patch of hair on my face? Look underneath. It stops like right there. So it's just like a curtain of hair. It's not even like it goes all the way down my throat or anything. No, it's just this little piece.
Orange or green.
You know, I would consider neon orange. I like neon orange. I really like that color a lot. You know, like because they call it safety orange. You know, it's the color that you see the spray paint in the street and the road crews. They wear the orange vests are like, and then they got like the yellow stripes on them and stuff. So yeah, I like neon orange. That's a really cool color.
Purple and blue then.
Well, I would consider purple and green. Because purple and blue would fade out to green and pink. Every time I see somebody with pink hair, it always fades out to pink. Every time. Either that or like the base color will come through and there'll be like little like pieces of purple here and there and you're like maybe we see a purple in their hair. I told this one guy, he was like 50, like 50, 52. Well, anyway, I told him, a guy your age, you should probably lay off drinking the milk. And at a certain point in your life, you probably should just lay off drinking the milk. That's just how it is. And you can eat cheese and stuff like that, and you can still do dairy, but drinking the milk is just kind of Well, anyway, he didn't believe me, and I'm like, well, dude, freaking, you do know that, you know, an abundance of calcium sometimes discolors the hair. And he's like, oh, yeah, don't I know it? I'm going gray. And I'm like, no, you're going green. What are you talking about, you son of a bitch? I'm like, no, you got some green in your hair. I ain't no fruit. You shut your mouth. And I'm like, okay. I pissed him off. He told me to leave. He threw me out. I'm like, piss him off. And then later on, I see him, and he's all fired up, and he's like, just cussing his freaking head off, just going through the yard, and I'm like, Troubles? He's like, you son of a bitch! And like he's straight, and I'm like, what did I do? This guy is really pissed off. What did I do? And it's because I told him the tail was green. And he didn't believe me. He didn't want to look in the mirror, nothing. And finally he did, and he said, that son of a bitch! Just went right out, and I'm like, It so freaking hurt me. I didn't want to have to fight that old guy because he could probably kick my ass. I don't know
I'll put a
what
video.
would be worse, getting beat up by an old guy or having to beat up an old guy. It's just like, oh, come on. I don't want to do that. Jeez. Anyway.
I put a video up yesterday. Where I, before and after shots, like my hair was about this long a few years ago when I went and had my head all shaved off for raising funds and that for the Cancer Council up here or over here in Australia. Because I lost my father to lung cancer and an auntie to breast cancer. So I thought, well, yeah, why not? You know, it's helping getting a cure for one or the other, if not both. So it was really dear to me. And me and my niece Louise, we ended up going. The three of us, there was me, Louise, and Steve. We went to one of the world's greatest shave places there, and at the supermarket, and said, "Yep, we'll shave." And we got a free haircut, so and we just donated $2, just a gold coin donation. That was it. So, but that was good. I look like a criminal for the next 6 weeks. My hair grows real slow.
Yeah, mine gets pretty long in a year. I mean, it would probably get long. It would probably grow faster if I trimmed it more often. But yeah, I still want to trim this a little bit because it's so ratty. I kind of want to freaking just whack it all, just shave it all down.
Yeah.
And just like start over. But I don't know. I kind of don't want to see myself with a bald face right now.
It was funny though. When I had mine all shaved off, I kept running my hand through my head like that, and all I could feel the stubble was starting to grow back.
Velcro head.
Yeah.
Every year, Velcro head.
That's the one.
Me and Crystal were talking about it earlier, and my hair is still at the stage where it'll stick to, like, every hair that it comes in contact with will stick to it, like Velcro.
Oh, God.
So, I could run your shirt over my head, and it would freaking take all the lint off for you, too.
Oh, God.
I'm not kidding. It will.
Bloody hell.
My eye is watering. I got this cream, this cream, and I ended up getting. It's so. What is that? What do you call?
Greasy.
Greasy, yeah, whatever. It's just kind of, it's pervasive. It persists. It's so persistent on my skin. It won't like go in. It won't like all absorb in, and it just kind of like floats on the surface of my skin. It like just kind of smears around. Like I guess you could call that greasy or whatever. But
yeah,
like I've like since touched my face and my eyes and stuff, and like it get right in the corner and it starts burning a little bit, and I'm like, son of a, because it'll make my eye water. I'm like, so it's not a big deal. It's completely it's non-toxic stuff. So
yeah,
I'm fine with it. It's just a pain in the butt.
Yeah. Crypto, yeah, brave, but at the same time, I was helping raising the funds to cancer. So, to me, I won't say it wasn't a big deal, but it was no big deal for me to do it, if that makes sense.
Well, it just, even raising awareness of things like that, of anything, like getting it into people's minds that this is really happening. It's not a joke, and it's not propaganda, and it's not a scam.
No.
This is real.
Oh, for sure.
Like, okay, a lot of people, they say, oh, we need to raise awareness for global warming and flooding and this and that. Well, okay.
Yeah.
Well, how much flooding is there in Australia every year? Australia is a big flat island, okay? I can imagine that there's a decent amount of flooding, right?
Oh, it does happen, yeah.
Okay. But I can also imagine that, like, if, you would think that, Crypto. You'd think that. Now, I don't. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It depends on what's going on with these bags under my eyes. So, anyway, I would imagine that there's quite a bit of flooding in certain areas, and I would imagine that there's, like no flooding in other areas. For however big and flat they claim to be over in Australia. No, it's not like level.
No.
There's got to be some kind of runoff. There's got to be some kind of runoff. So
even places at the back of here, way out past top end of Australia, and that they've not seen rain for so long. They are they're in drought, and we found out there's a place probably about 3-4 hour drive from where I am. They've been in drought for the last 12 and a half months.
Yeah.
And if they see rain, it's very little. They don't get a lot. They've got to resort to feeding their cattle or their sheep hay or other means to get these animals fed enough to take to the sale yards to make money. But they're not really making money because they've got to pay for their feed, and that's got to cost a bit.
Well,
so
I'll tell you this: there are places in the United States that are uninhabited, and they're uninhabited for a reason, because they are unlivable. Like Death Valley, California. Nobody lives there because it would be suicide, or you could create an environment there in which you could survive. Yes, you can. But it wouldn't be it wouldn't be very efficient, and it wouldn't be cheap. It wouldn't be cost effective even. It would cost you a lot of money.
Hey, Roy, the boy.
But
yeah, we get droughts here, Crypto.
But Death Valley is not just a drought area; it's a desert. Okay, so a lot of people don't know that nature is not a series of like strict constants. It's an ever-changing world. Our globe, it doesn't just stay the same way the whole time. Things happen here. Places that were forested are no longer forested. Some of them are no longer forested. They're barren now.
Oh, well, that's it.
Some places where there was vast vast freaking forest of trees are now covered with buildings and houses and parking lots and airports and, soccer fields. I mean, it's just that way, There are mountainsides that have been completely decimated of trees, and then they freaking they let all the trees grow back. They plant trees there and let them all grow back, and then they cut them down again. And it's not like it's a freaking huge problem or anything, But at least they're replanting in some places. It's good to grow. Like those places are good for growing crop trees, like trees that are going to provide wood for growing houses and for building houses and furniture and stuff like that.
That's it.
Rivers get diverted and waterways dry up, and erosion happens. Earth is an ever-changing place.
Yeah.
You say, oh, well, the changes are happening too quickly. This and that. Well, okay. Figure it this way. What's more quick of a change? The last several hundred years with the Industrial Revolution and everything, and modern day, pollutants get pumping tons of freaking toxins into the air and into the freaking water and this and that. Or is it quicker to have a freaking volcano erupt and just pump like 1,000 times that amount of toxin into the air? Just imagine the 400 years or so of toxins that have been pumped into our air from industrialization. All right, but imagine one volcano will pump 1,000 to 10,000 times that much in a week or so. So what's more severe change? You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Nature finds a way to recover from a volcanic explosion or eruption. It'll also find a way to compensate for the destruction that humanity has created. And a lot of people say, this thing that humans do is unnatural. How? We're natural. We're natural creatures. We live here. So what is man do? A beaver cuts down a tree with its teeth. Is that natural? Of course it is. When a human uses a tool to cut down a tree to make a shed, is that the same thing? No, it's actually less destructive for a human to cut down a couple of trees and make a shed than it is for a beaver to cut down 100 trees, make a dam, and flood out freaking 100 acres.
That's it.
And that's the way that stuff is, man. Beavers are extremely destructive. So are humans. And you really can't compare the two, but I am. I'm using that as an example of how nature is destructive. Volcanoes are natural, and they're just super destructive. They pump out like millions of tons of toxins into our atmosphere and into our water and stuff, and it's all poison. Like all that stuff is like these sulfurous compounds that are deadly poison to us,
Yeah.
But nature has a way of neutralizing these things, and if it doesn't, then the areas where those compounds are is eventually covered, is barren for a little while, and then eventually it's covered up with dirt. Once it's covered up with enough dirt and rocks and things, then nature comes scurrying back and says, "Oh, look at this! There's a bunch of hey, there's a bunch of dirt here. Great! Now we can live here again! Yay!" And then they live there again. Trees start coming up, plants start coming up, creatures start scurrying around in around the plants and up the trees and stuff, and nature eventually compensates. And I'm not saying that we've done damage to. I'm not saying that we haven't done damage. Of course we have. And some of that damage is irreparable. Yes, it is. But nature always compensates. You know how many species of animals go extinct every year? About a million. About a million species or more go extinct every year. Like these little protozoas and freaking this breed of beetle come out, and it's a stag beetle, but it's a stag beetle covered with red spots.
Oh, cool.
Since it was covered with red spots, it was easy to see, and all the birds in the area ate them all up because they were easy to see. And that new species of stag beetle is extinct now.
Yeah.
As soon as some species come into existence, snuffed right out of existence. New species of humans have come into existence and they exist among us right now, and we are completely unaware of it because they look much like us. We're just like, oh, it's just another species, it's just another human. But no, it's a completely different species, and we're just, like I said, completely unaware.
That's it.
Like zebra and horse are two different species, distinct, separate, and different. They are compatible for breeding. Yes, they are. In so much that you can get certain combinations of those two creatures, and then there's a point at which that they can't breed anymore. Like you could breed like a female of one with a male of the other, and that will produce offspring that can breed with other horses and zebras or zebras or whatever, and that's fine. And then if you breed the male of one with the female of the other in a different like you breed the other way around, the female of one with the male of the other, and they can't produce offspring. Like they can produce offspring, but their children can't produce offspring, so it's kind of like a mule. You get me?
Yeah.
It's like a male horse with a female donkey is a mule, but a male donkey with a female horse is called a hinny.
Yeah.
See, genetics is a weird little thing. But one of them can breed, and one of them cannot breed. Mules can't breed. You'll never get children from a mule, but you could get children from a hinny. If that makes any sense. Anyway, something like that. Animal husbandry is it's a complicated subject, and I'm not trying to. I kind of did. Sorry about that, but nature finds a way to overcome. Nature finds a way to overcome. So, I have even overcome my urges for smoking cigarettes.
Cool.
Yep. I've been smoke-free officially for over a year now. It's today.
Awesome.
And since it's 6:30 p.m., that means that was after I smoked my last cigarette on July 9th last year.
Woohoo!
Year smoke-free. I'm going to go get myself a carton of cigarettes and smoke it all right now. No, I'm joking. I'm not going to smoke any more cigarettes. But I'm saying, I've been smoke-free for over a year, and Shauna, I just started feeling better from it, about a month or two ago.
Yeah.
Where I can take a deeper breath, and it feels the way it used to when I was in my 20s,
Yeah.
So I don't think I'll ever get to the point where I used to take those really, really deep breaths that I did when I was a teenager, and I could be like, have a full capacity of lung breathing. No, I don't think that's ever going to happen again. But I've almost
Never.
got back. I've almost achieved my lung capacity from over a decade, from like over 15 years ago, and that's only
Wow.
the first year.
Yeah.
So I call that a win.
Well, for sure.
Call that
Winner,
a win.
winner.
A lot of people quit the smoking, and then they're quit for a while, and then they go back. You know, and
Mm,
I'm not interested in going back. I'm really not.
no.
No, I'm
And
really.
it's not the easy thing to do either.
I've come to that point in my life where I realize that it's not that it's worth quitting. Smoking is just irritating.
Yeah.
There were so many little micro adjustments that I had to make to the cigarettes, and like the way that I was smoking, like every drag, I had to do something goofy to the cigarette to get a drag out of it. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. This is stupid. I'm not getting any benefit from smoking cigarettes. This is dumb. So I got out of it. What color do you want, Crypto? Are you the one that wanted the red sparkly one?
Yeah, those skulls look really good.
Well, they could have been better. Like I said, I wasn't producing the level of skulls that I wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, they're cool and all. Yeah, they're very cool. I like them a lot. But I wasn't producing the ones like the level of skull that I wanted to.
Yeah. Captain Starkers, he collects skulls. He's a skull fanatic. Anything piratey, skulls, and things like that. That is nice. I like that blue.
And that one kind of glows in the dark a little bit. The face of it does.
Yeah.
But it doesn't see the resin that I use. It doesn't set fast enough to for the glow powder to stay in one spot.
Okay.
Like it all settles to the bottom.
Yeah.
So that's why the face. It's just the face in the front of the face in the front of the skull that is glowy.
Yeah.
Of course you want purple. Of course you want purple. Charred? It's
That's probably why I put purple banners on our names.
Charred is well, it's like rough lettuce. It's like lettuce that has razor blades attached to it. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It is roughage though, and it does have like a scratchy edge to it. So
yeah,
it tastes okay. If you like leafy vegetables and stuff, it tastes fine. It tastes good.
Yeah,
it has a great flavor. It's just it's charred. It's a little like if you cook it, it's not scratchy. But like if you don't cook it, it's like you ever have that lettuce that has like the edge that's a little tiny bit harder.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. It's not super scratchy, but I don't know, I might be remembering romaine or something. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but it's she doesn't like scratchy things, so it's kind of like, well, I don't know. She
Yeah.
might want to be charged. She might not. Yes, crypto. I know. I've actually made skull candles before. And we've had this conversation before. I'm not making candles.
I tried that once and spilt the candle mixture all over the carpet. Not a good idea.
That's why you do it in the kitchen where you have tile floor.
That was in the kitchen.
You have carpet in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Damn it, Shauna. Why do you have carpet in the kitchen?
There was an old house I was living in at Ross in Tasmania. Oh, geez.
Whatever.
I'm
I'm not a judge. I don't really care. It's you have what you have in the kitchen. I don't care.
I was only renting it, so it wasn't my place.
Okay, how about this, crypto? You can make skull soaps for the bathroom. I can make some fantastic skulls. I really can. Okay, out of wax, I can make some fantastic skull candles. Yes, I freaking can. No shit. I know I can. I don't want to make candles. I just don't. MTW Show TV, how you doing?
Hello and welcome.
How are you today? I ate. I ate.
Yes, I would with bats in them, she means.
Oh, with bats in them?
Different.
What do you mean, like like bats? Bat? I'm sorry.
Bats or boing, baseball bats.
I don't know what she meant. No idea.
Oh dear.
Are you talking about actual bats? Like, come on. Oh, you're killing me. Oh. Anyway, with glitter, I can, yeah, okay, I can see, glitter. Okay, cool. A lot of people like glitter. Rubber bats. What the fuck are you talking about, Alexander? Like little tiny like toy bat. Did I miss something? Am I not? I'm sorry.
This is gonna come up. Oh hell, well.
Hi, Alexander. How you doing?
It's me with Buddy.
Oh, bat confetti. I'm sorry. Okay. Like bats and spiders and little spider web shaped confetti. Jack-o'-lanterns, cats, witches, little ghost shapes like Halloween confetti. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Sorry. Okay. I know what you're talking about now. Okay. I love talking to crypto.
Oh, dear. Welcome to the House of Madness. Oh, dear.
Great stuff. Great stuff. Good stuff. Yep. Anyway. Oh, man.
I used to have a little beverage in the kitchen. I don't no more.
I gotta say, I have a blast coming on live streams sometimes and talking to people. It usually turns out really, really well. Very few times have I ever freaking had any kind of issue or anything. Very few.
No.
So I mean, I've had a really good run of very cool friends, very good hosts, and everything like that. Freaking just treat us well, and freaking just amazing time that I've had in the last couple of years going on live streams and stuff and making friends and just having good conversations and having just a riot laugh, dude. Okay. I've had a really good time. And your channel is really cool. I appreciate you very much. And I appreciate you having me on.
That's all right. Anytime.
And I would like to see people's channels progress apace. It would be nice to see, instead of the bigger instead of the more popular channels just getting more popular, I would like to see the smaller channels that are up and coming actually come through, But
yeah, well, that's it.
But here's the thing: with the modern algorithm and everything, and the modern protocols that YouTube has on the platform, and the changing of the guard with Google Hangouts and everything, and like that new monetizing thing that they're gonna do, where they're gonna freaking no, it's not 1,000 anymore. No, you're gonna have to have 10,000.
Oh.
Excuse me, what? You're not telling me that I have to have 10,000 to freaking just live stream, are you? I don't care about monetization. I care not about it. Not even one little tiny bit. Get out of here. I don't care about YouTube money. No. I'm just saying.
It's not going to bother me one way or the other. If they monetize me, they monetize me. If they don't, they don't. I don't care.
YouTube can kiss my ass with that. But I'm saying, if I have to have 10,000 freaking subscribers just to freaking live stream, or you have to have 10,000, you have to have 1,000 to live stream from your phone, dude. That is the middle finger. That is a middle finger to every freaking YouTuber. That is a middle finger. I'm
the royal salute.
Knows middle finger when he's getting it. Okay, I give enough. I should know what it means to get one. I know. No, that was ridiculous. I hated that. Because there were some people that I really liked hearing from, the live streams from, that no longer can. And I'm like, what the fuck? Eddie? What the hell is that? That doesn't make any sense.
No.
So now I hear rumors that they're going to make it freaking, you're going to have 10,000 to monetize and stuff. And no, they haven't made that announcement, supposedly. But a rumor like that, okay? At first, the rumor that Google Hangouts was going away was completely untrue.
Oh.
And then, we're thinking about changing that part of the platform. And then, no, we might do it. And then, no, we're definitely
okay,
doing it.
See you later.
It's going to be gone in 2 weeks. So what the hell? They're going to do the same thing with this freaking 10,000 people to monetize thing? Get out of here. Get out of here. Come on.
It's crazy.
All right, Drew. We'll see you, bud. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for stopping by.
All right. With that, my coffee's gone. My break is over. I got to get back and freaking continue what I'm doing. So,
Yeah, no worries,
on, Sean. I appreciate you.
Thanks for coming.
Very much. We got over an hour here. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Awesome. That is really cool. Everyone in the chat, you have been great. I've enjoyed interacting with all of you, but I really got to go get something done before the day is over. All right.
All right, Captain.
Have a good night,
See
guys.
you later. He's already gone, Alex. Yeah, alrighty. I'd like to thank everybody for coming in and showing your support. Don't forget, guys, check each other out if you haven't. And we can all grow, and we'll grow together. That's my motto. Grow and grow together. I'd like to thank Crypto Alex, Drive Shaft Drew, Johnny. My mouse is frozen. Who else do we have? MTW Show TV. Thank you for coming. Yeah, quite a few. Roy the Boy, he came in. Thank you. Mark Wayman. Oh, I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right. And Johnny 5. And Jimmy. Thanks for all coming in and spending a bit over an hour. Cool. Yeah, that is actually my maiden name. Originally from Tasmania, but my ancestors come from the UK. So I've got part Pom in me as well. There we go. So yeah. Love you guys heaps. Thanks for coming by. And we'll see you in the next one. Definitely. We'll have another live probably one day during the week. But don't forget, guys, Sunshine Cooper, midnight, Philippine time, whatever that time is for you in the States, UK, wherever. She's on tonight, Wednesday night. Oi, settle down, Mr. Buddley Woods. Oh, all right, hang on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Look, you're on TV. Yes, you are. You're on TV. Yes. Did you just wanted to get up here, did you? Oh, you tired? I don't think they want to see what you had for dinner. Yes. Never know, crypto, we could be. All right, guys. Have a good one. And peace out.